spanning the globe. Through the power of the World Wide Web. It's Stacey and Steve's Cringe Fest. And now, here are your hosts, Stacey and Steve.
Hi, Cringers. I'm Stacey live with
Lily the dog and your husband,
Stevie,
the special Steve,
and the other Steve,
and the old Steve.
You're not that old.
Pretty old.
Okay.
I mean, and you know, in your SCA terms, I would be
young.
No, I'd be way dead. Not your participants, the actual people.
I need fire.
Yes, well, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about Stacey making fire. So Stacey's here at my house in Delaware. Yay.
The East Coast.
Yay. And we're going to do the 2023 Cringy Awards.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about your trip.
So far,
which has only been, what, 3 days?
Yeah, because it's only
3 days.
Yeah.
3 days.
That's what the little voice on my watch says.
And the hangovers are going to be intense by tomorrow, don't you think? Unless we just keep drinking.
Yes, see, that's how this works
right,
for me. I don't
right. The trick is to just keep drinking.
It's not the next day until you sleep.
Like the oh my goodness, I saw something today about a guy who was on an Amtrak train and had brought his own alcohol, because if you're in a room, you can bring your own alcohol. But if you're in coach, you can't bring your alcohol. So he says his big trick for picking up girls is to get a roomette, get a bottle of Jack, and then wander through coach and look for a girl who's shaky.
Here I am using your pencil other end.
Yeah. You leave my Blackwing pencil alone. Here we go. I'll give you my kneaded rubber eraser. Okay.
It's Mary. Just in time for Easter. No, we're gonna put this away. No,
really?
Seriously. Yes, we're putting that away.
All right. So shall we do the Cringy Awards?
We worked really hard on this, and by really hard, I mean
it was like 17 minutes that we spent on this. It was really hard.
It was better than last year. So
all right. So this year we're getting back to our roots, don't you think?
I think so. I really didn't think.
So we didn't do any best. We didn't
worst
or worst or goriest or whatever. We just said cringiest. We just went to the cringiest. So we have 7 main categories. No, that's not right.
No,
we have
7.
No.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
And look, they go 1 through 8, and this one's the title, and this one we don't talk about. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 categories.
Yes, but
plus
I went with the
you didn't win.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
You just did it wrong. You just did it wrong. So we've been drinking all day.
Oh, no. I started at 3:30. I woke your ass up at 3.
At 3 o'clock, I woke up. 1 o'clock, Stacey's husband, Steve, woke up.
Yeah.
And since that point,
yes.
We've been
point. Okay. I have half of the day.
Yesterday, we went to the Dogfish Head Brewery. And drank all afternoon.
Yes.
Yes. Because we go in, we get a beer. We go on the tour. They give you a beer. Yeah. We leave the tour. They give you a card for a beer flight.
Which is 4 beers.
Which we had that. We decided at that point we needed food. So we went out and had a couple of...
I saw Courtney.
Yes. We saw... Oh, this was so bad. We had a couple of bratwursts to tame the alcohol. How's that? And then
tried to reel it back in.
Yeah.
Did not work.
We're reeling Stacey back in. Stacey's husband, Steve, is now my best friend in the whole world.
They left me unattended.
Some guy came in with a corgi on the leash. I made the mistake of pointing him out. Stacye goes, doggy.
No.
And the guy slipped over while Stacye was petting the dog and said, my wife works in the gift shop.
Yep. That didn't work out as well as planned.
That was a bad problem because we knew she was going to go to the gift shop anyway. But she's following a corgi to the gift shop, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went and found her in the gift shop. Steve and I are on the.
I ducked.
Steve and I are
trying
back.
to hide myself. So
we're back at the bar doing those things you do at the bar.
Would you think you'd find me at the bar? But no, I was playing with the corgi. And
no. I said I know.
Shopping.
He says, "Where do you think Stacye is?" I said, "I know where she."
Yeah.
I go back to the gift shop. And she's playing with the dog and the dog's owner and the really cute girl that
she is
worked in the gift shop. And from a day earlier, we'd already learned that you don't leave Stacye unattended in a gift shop. But
that's how I have
this
Cracker
time,
Barrel.
Oh my God, she's buying stuff at Cracker Barrel. Come on, folks. She bought a teddy bear that says Cracker Bear. Cracker Barrel.
And my Peeps princess. Look at my Peeps princess.
Yeah. No, I don't even think about it.
So
anyway, Steve and I are getting pretty hammered at the bar. We decide to go find Stacye. I go over to the gift shop because I know that's where she's at. She is there with the corgi, with the corgi's mom and the corgi's dad. And I looked at the girl and said, we have this rule that we do not leave Stacye alone in the gift shop, but I want to go back and because Steve and I at this point are into the
cups. They're into their cups.
No, we have traversed from the flights of beer to flights of their new spirits at that point.
Unlike me, who had tried 3 different spirits at one time, these boys were smart and stayed with the same spirit the whole time.
No, he did. I didn't.
Okay.
And by the way, their rum is just...
I like their rum.
It's like every rum. But yeah, so we had to go through a couple of flights to do an adequate test. And so I told the girl in the gift shop, there's a big tip here for you if you will just control her. You just control her. And by that point, Stacye's like a hummingbird. She's just like off to oh look, a hat, oh look. Stickers. And so I looked at the girl and said, I'm serious. We know we don't leave her alone at a gift shop. We've already learned that. Promise me you will not let her be embarrassed by.
I was never embarrassed, by the way.
And that's exactly it.
That's the problem.
That's where I made a mistake. She's never going to be embarrassed. And the girl at the gift shop at Dogfish Head Brewery gives me the okay sign, gives me a little wink, got it all. We went back. I went back to the bar with Steve. We had a few more libations. Mm-hmm. And Stacye came out of the gift shop having spent what? How much? $200. She bought a string of light up cans of beer.
No, libation. It's the cans of spirit.
Okay.
And a book.
She bought a string of lights that are like some kind of booze that lights up. She bought a book, The History of the Dogfish
T-shirts
thing. She bought T-shirts.
Lanyard to match the 2 colors.
Lanyard.
I had bought 2 collars the previous day.
A lanyard to match the collars that she bought the previous day for her 2 dogs at the other. We didn't make that clear. The other Dogfish had.
Because my first day here, first full day here was Easter Sunday, and you couldn't buy stuff to take home. You could buy stuff to drink.
No. Easter Sunday, you couldn't buy booze.
Yeah, but you couldn't take. Oh no, I could buy booze. I had to.
Yeah, you could buy booze.
Take it home.
You couldn't buy booze to take home.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Liquor store.
So I have spent about $300
at just Dogfish Head, and there's so many other kitschy places that we're going to go to.
Except for today, because I let you boys sleep in, and then I got barked because the carnivore and your stuff on boats.
Yeah, and so I'm a barbecuer.
You are
I do barbecue, and an hour into smoking this perfect pork. This pork takes
pork butt. He wanted to smoke his butt.
I smoked the butt. I rubbed my butt. I smoked my butt, and then you got to wait. There's a refractory period after that happened before your butt is ready. Did some ribs, did some sausage. The whole an hour in, Stacey's saying, "Where is the meat?" And I'm saying, "It's 6 hours away." Barbecue.
Because I let them sleep in, and I let him sleep in until 3:00.
Okay, all right.
I made fire.
Yes, you did. We'll talk about that when it's time to talk about that.
We should probably talk about the movie.
No, we're not talking about movies. We're talking about the Cringers.
Oh, we're doing the Cringy Awards. Okay.
Yeah.
How is it? Very often. I usually
we did. The barbecue was finally kind of done, although I've got a big chunk of the pork shoulder back on the smoker right now. It's the same thing.
I like saying butt.
Okay. A butt and a shoulder are the same. Basically the same thing. Here, I'm pointing. This is the shoulder. This is the butt. No, that's not the butt. That's not, no. White girls can't twerk.
It's fair. It is just fair.
All right. So let's talk about the Cringy Awards.
The Cringy Awards. So we took what we learned last year.
Which was, we had too damn many categories.
Too many categories. And they didn't really break down into what the movies really are in essence.
And we also tried to say, this is the best movie, but best is that's not our thing. We're not looking for the best movie. We're looking for the cringiest movie.
So we went back and we rated all of the movies, and then we re-rated all of the movies into what we thought was an actual category that some duos in the past, men duos in the past, in the 80s maybe, I don't know. So of course we gave you the vote, and your vote for the Cringy Choice Awards is...
You're just gonna go right into it.
I thought I'd start at the top and work my way down.
Before we did that, we turned it over to our accounting firm to do the tabulation.
She's asleep on the chair.
Okay. All right. Okay. She can't weigh in right now.
It's better than a fart, people.
All right. So, yes, our category number 1 is the Cringer's Choice.
Nude nuns with big guns.
Nude nuns with big guns.
Which Facebook decided was not a category to be appreciated, apparently.
Facebook took that away, but we had enough votes at that point.
Yeah, we knew where it was going.
Yeah, that's where that was going. And honestly, I'm disappointed in some of our listeners.
I'm not, because it's big guns.
Well, I think they chose it by the title.
I really think that, knowing my brother and, okay, guys, you know who you are.
Clinton,
James,
your brother, James.
Sonny. Guns.
Yeah.
We know who you are.
Big guns. Okay. Our winner for the cringiest apocalyptic movie. I was a big fan of this. Did you like this movie?
I
love
Sam Elliott.
Young Sam Elliott with his shirt off a lot of the time.
And it got him a new movie after this. It's
Die, Fly, Die.
No.
We've had the...
Fly flew up my face and I went, ow.
We've had the screen door open all day while we were barbecuing, and the house is full of flies. Okay. It was Frogs.
Yes.
With Heather and Martin.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it changed daylight to twilight to daylight to twilight to musical Frogs.
And the thing about Frogs is no frogs did any of the murders. It was like the frogs were influencing.
Yes, the lizards.
The lizards and the crocodiles. And, yeah.
Oh, and the spiders. Don't forget the
And
weird
spiders.
spider
Yeah.
web thing. Okay.
And then every time one of the other creatures would commit a murder, the frogs would go. They'd talk about it like they were keeping
I'm
track.
not going to sleep tonight.
The frog.
I'm not
You
gonna
know,
sleep tonight.
you should crack your window because the frogs are out tonight here.
I think I will go outside, create another fire.
You crack your window and you think those are crickets. Those aren't crickets. They're frogs. They're about this big. That's about an inch and a half. Little tiny inch and a half long tree frogs.
What's the next?
They're really cute. You want me to move on? Okay. The next one. Our cringiest campy movie, which is a category I fought for.
Yes.
Because I'm a little bit campy. She's a little bit blood and gore. Yeah.
So this one was Vegas in space.
Yes, this was the category I fought for, cringiest campy movie, thinking Lord and Savior John Waters would sweep this category, and yet no, Vegas in space wins.
When you want a drag queen, you can.
I'm telling you, if you want drag queens, let's go back to John Waters.
All right, so
we're gonna have a John Waters marathon.
We're gonna have.
It's gonna be a 6-month John Waters marathon. We're gonna watch every one of his movies from oldest to newest.
We're watching Hellraiser, so then I don't want to watch it. All right.
What was the other T-shirt idea we came up? She's never seen Casablanca. He's never seen Hellraiser, and neither of them ever will. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Vegas in space, though. Vegas in space was certainly campy.
It was good.
Yeah. No. It was good. It was a good movie.
Worth a tipsy tryout.
Yeah, don't watch it sober. Don't watch any of our movies sober. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, but no, it was good. We picked like we do most every movie. I said I was going to say that, and then I looked at the next movie, which we didn't pick this way. But almost every movie, we just look at the title and we go, "Okay, let's watch that."
That looks like. Well, I was about to go to Vegas for Scoop Fest.
Was that when we watched this?
And you had the amazing wedding. And so we decided, why not be beautiful?
Oh, my son's wedding?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
And why not have
my son got married like shit. I gotta buy an anniversary present. What should I get them for their anniversary?
Easter basket on sale.
What do you get somebody that's been married for a year? A check. I think a check would be what I would have won there.
Oh, I know. Those little address stickers.
They say Mr. and Mrs.
Yes.
Oh, that's so sexist. That's so 70s of you.
What's the next movie?
Okay. Our next movie is the cringiest comedy. And this is one that I knew about before we watched and suggested that we watch it.
Yeah.
And I had never seen it, but just from the description, I knew we'd love it, and we did, didn't we?
There's one word.
Oh my God. The movie is Rubber. And again, we're like 15 years behind pop culture.
But Rubber is actually, I think, one of the more recent movies on this list.
But yes, because recent for us is, I don't know, The Beast of Yucca Flats. We're mining the oldies. This was a new movie. Which, if you haven't seen it, please watch it. It's a real piece of art.
If you want to see an inanimate object win in the end, you watch Rubber.
Right. It's a tire, a sentient tire that pulls itself up out of the desert.
Yeah. And tries to win, and then it wins, and then it's like, what else can I do? And it goes back, and it just keeps going and
falls in love with a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
Gets all pervy watching her through the door of her hotel room.
Which I'm still curious as to see how it rented a hotel room next to the hotel room.
No, he's just looking through her door.
No.
Eventually that's true. It's really good.
It's really good.
It's really good. And don't eat turkey.
Oh, don't eat whatever. If you're going to watch a noir film live, don't eat whatever they're serving you because just don't.
Yeah.
What's the next one?
I don't know. Oh, I got I have a list in front of me.
Oh, hey.
I was just winging it until now.
Creatures.
Hey, amazing.
Okay.
It's the creeps.
The creature feature.
Our cringiest creature feature.
Yes.
The creeps.
The creeps. So if you're a short person like me.
Don't go there. Don't go there. You're not going to be politically correct.
I am technically the correct size to be in that category.
You are not.
Genetically, I'm not, but
you know.
11 is considered.
You'd be like the tallest little person on the planet. You'd be the queen of the little people. You would say, I am the queen of the little people. Look at me. I'm slightly taller than all the rest of you.
Cringers, I am literally your queen, and I'm short.
Are you saying our cringers are short?
No, they know.
I thought you were the queen of the short people.
No, but
okay.
My cringers know how tall I am.
They do? Short. 4'11".
Do I have to go there?
Yeah.
Do I have to go there?
Yeah. I was.
Do I need to go there?
I was a little surprised when I picked you up at the airport.
I told you to watch for the tall person. That's Steve.
Yeah. Steve looks like he's 9 feet tall compared to you. You look over and there's this couple, this giant, this man who looks like he's on stilts, and he looks like he's like from the carnival. He's on stilts, and then there's this normal sized person, but it turns out that's not the case.
Is this your phone?
I don't know.
Because this is about to go into your face.
You're gonna hit me with my phone. Use the pen. Stab me with the pen if you're gonna hurt me.
No, because
don't hit me with my phone. This pen is 59 cents. This phone is like $1,000. Kill me with this pen. Okay. All right. The creeps. The creeps. The creeps was really good. It's very cute.
It's good.
It's little tiny monsters.
13 plus.
Oh yeah.
Easy.
It's the 1930s, 1940s monsters. Dracula.
Yeah.
The Wolfman.
Frankenstein. Monster.
Yeah.
All right. What's the next
one?
Monster. The monster.
Yeah. And they go off and have all these adventures, and they turn out to be pretty badass. And it was a really funny.
So what's next?
Movie. We'll get there. Calm
down.
Coming
out. I want to know.
The
cringers want to know.
Hold your hand up. Yeah, that's it. You're getting a little shaky.
I'm not. That's vertigo.
No, that's not.
That's vertigo.
Sweetheart, that's not vertigo. That's a whole different disease.
It's a whole bunch shaking going on.
Okay. The cringiest psychological thriller.
So
we had a lot of trouble with this category because they all damage you psychologically.
Yes, but we decided to go with a little supernatural for Stacey's happy spot. Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga, which I didn't know until after we watched it, is a very classic. What was it? Is it
Scandinavian?
I don't think it's Scandinavian. I think it's like
Slovakian.
Yeah, Central European, Slovakian.
Which is funny because my boss
what used to be Yugoslavia
is from that area.
Yes, and she knew that term.
And I still to this day cannot pronounce it like she does.
Does she say Baba Yaga? And it was really cool.
No offense, but there's a "wa" that I cannot do. The "wa."
Well, you work there long enough, you'll get it.
Yes, but not yet.
Can she say Chernobyl?
No, I think she says health problems.
Health problems. She says, yes, we had Chernobyl, but we have socialized medicine. So F you.
Right, so we're not going there at all.
Okay.
But
this was a good movie.
Getting to this category though was really hard.
Well, yeah, but like I said, so many of these have this psychological element about them that is
not
scary.
necessarily how my brain works or how how does his brain work?
I don't know, but yeah, my brain works that way. I'm constantly traumatized.
We had to go back into how the movies were described in order to make this category, because we wanted to give these movies the other runner-ups, which none of us can remember.
Yeah.
And by none, I don't care.
I've already deleted those spreadsheets. I only want the winners.
This is, if you can read subtitles.
Was this not in English?
No, it was in Italian.
Okay. It's based on a comic book.
Yes.
Right? And that was cool.
It was so beautiful.
Yeah. No, it was a neat story.
It was.
Yeah. So, and by the way, I'm going to give a plug here. All of our reviews for all of these movies are out on our website, sscringefest.com. If you just go to the main page, the reviews are down at the bottom of the page, and click the button to see the rest of them.
Yep.
We're coming up close. Oh, yeah, it's okay. We've got about 100 movies out there at this point.
Yeah.
90, something like that.
Yeah.
But in those reviews, we tell you when the movie came out. We give you the year of the movie, because a lot of these movies there are multiple movies with the same title. I didn't know Baba Yaga was a thing.
I did. I love. Anyway.
Yeah. Are we moving on?
The last one.
The last one is probably your favorite of the whole batch, yeah. And I want to be fair. When you brought this up as being, a candidate for this effect, I was like, what? And I had forgotten about this movie. I don't think I've told you that.
I know.
And then once I remembered what it was, I was thinking, oh my God, it had the best special effects.
It did.
And it also had the cringiest special effects. It had the cheesiest special effects. Like we're going to have some sparklers here, and then we're going to have a nuclear explosion.
It was that moment of, how is this person going to die? And then it's just actually the way that it could possibly happen.
It could have happened, yeah.
And so if you have an electrical field, you're going to have blue sparks.
Yeah, right. That was one of Stacey's things. She's saying, "Whoa, blue sparks, electricity."
I've seen transformers break, and I've seen them that explode. And when you have these people going up and up and up, you're just like, oh, they're just going to fall down and they're just going to splat. And then it's so much more.
Oh, man, when the one guy like fell off.
Yeah, you
it was so much better. It was creepy.
It wasn't creepy. It was amazing.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, this is the story of an astronaut, right?
Mm-hmm.
He comes back to Earth, and he's got some radiation thing or something that's causing him to slowly melt.
Apparently, don't visualize or be in between the sun and the rings of Saturn.
Oh, yeah, right. You don't want to be in like an Apollo generation space capsule that goes off course and causes you to go whip around the sun. First off, it's really hot. It's very uncomfortable.
And you get all the rays.
You got all the gamma rays, all that stuff. If you survive, your crew is definitely not going to survive. You'll be the only one. And when you come back to Earth, you're going to slowly melt away, right?
The best thing is the two people that were pro-melting man, I guess you could say pro-melting.
Pro-melting man.
were his friends.
Yeah.
It was a tale of bromance.
Really? You saw it as a touching tale of romance? Not a guy whose face was melting who went on a rampage.
Different masks for that.
Well, yes, his face slowly. Do you think they just melted his face?
Literally, that's how this whole thing became a thing, is because they decided that
who is they?
The mom and the director.
The mom? Who's mom? Is she the one that put the money up?
Yes, actually.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
I think this would be funny because they were trying to do carpet and some kind of solvent that they were using for the carpet created melting. And she went, this would be a really good mask.
Really?
And the incredible melting.
So she like poured a bottle of naphtha on the carpet or something and it melted.
And hopefully he didn't take a death.
Yeah, okay.
Name
all right.
palms.
So all right, let's run through this again. Our Cringer's Choice Award, New Guns with Big Guns.
Yes.
Our cringiest. Wow, I wish this was not just a radio show. You guys would have loved that.
Don't ask, Aaron. Don't ask, don't tell.
I got a picture I took at the fire pit tonight. That's it's going on our Patreon.
That was a very telling picture.
Okay. New Guns with Big Guns is your choice.
Yes, yours.
Yeah,
it's your fault.
That's your fault, right? Our cringiest apocalyptic movie, Frogs, which was great. Our cringiest campy movie was Vegas in Space. And yeah, I mean, boy, you know what? I would love to show that at like I don't know, an NRA convention or something like that.
On a sheet. You have to get an old school projector and you have to get a sheet.
Yeah.
So that you get the whole effect of the
whoosh. No, that'd be good. And say, here we have a bunch of drag queens in space.
We don't even have and kings. And
there were plenty of kings. Yes, they were. But they were hysterical. And these people in this movie predate RuPaul by
at least
a generation.
Yeah.
Okay. Cringiest comedy, Rubber. Watch Rubber.
No, you forgot Campy. No, that was Campy. You're right. No, I'm drunk.
Wow, it's what time is it? It's 10:46.
Yeah.
I woke up at 3 this afternoon.
After I woke him up at 3 this afternoon.
And she was already there. But okay.
I had opened the beer 10 minutes after you woke up. 10 minutes. I waited 10 minutes. Okay.
10 minutes. Okay. The cringiest creature feature. And this is where we screwed up, I think, last year. We had too many monsters.
We did.
So this year we said we're gonna have one category, and that's the creeps.
Yeah.
And I think we probably had the most conversation about this category. And you finally won over by saying, but they were so cute. They were really, and you're right. It wasn't just gory, big saliva dripping monsters. It was cute little movies.
Monsters. I think the thing is they didn't put a pin in it. They made little people the star of the show, and they didn't fucking make a big deal out of it. It was just, this is what happened. Shit happened. Shit went wrong. This is what happened after that. And they didn't
follow the yellow brick road.
They didn't do that. They didn't do that. That's not what they did. But
you're saying this was respectful.
It was respectful. And
see, I don't think anybody felt respected playing short Dracula. I'm sorry.
I would really love to talk to him and say, hey, and I think
he would say the check cleared.
Yes,
it was good,
and that's all that matters, right? Is you set out to do a thing, the money goes through, and we have the last.
We were summarizing, and we went back into Baba Yaga, our cringiest psychological thriller, very psychological, very thrilling.
I loved the artwork. The artwork in this movie,
and I want to go read the comic books now, although.
It's hard to get a hold of.
I may have to get Draga to translate them for me, but she could do that.
Oh, she's the best.
She is the best.
Yes.
And our cringiest special effects were the incredible melting man, where a giant explosion starts with obvious sparklers, 4th of July sparklers, and then turns into a big explosion. But we're watching it saying, what's the deal with these sparklers? Because they are sparklers. That's it.
Last time I used a sparkler, it caught on fire.
Yeah.
And the person's like, no, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. I'm like, I'm afraid of fire. Oh, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I haven't used one in almost 30 years.
Okay, but I have to say, we had a bonfire tonight.
I started the fire
out in my backyard, and
Stacye started the fire.
Stacye not only started the fire when the fire started burning down. I had an old wooden planter that needed to be thrown out, and she
I got you, boo.
I know, yeah. She and her hubby Steve broke it into small pieces and created a wonderful bonfire.
And it is now completely out.
And got rid of my old crappy cedar fallen down.
And is now completely out.
Yeah. So the other two that are over there are plastic.
And we're not going to put that into the fire.
Well, you could. You just need a hotter fire.
And
a mask. Yeah, and a mask. Yeah. You probably need to do a notification to the neighborhood.
Yeah.
But there's also that old Adirondack chair, and there's a pallet that the people that had the house before me had.
Cringers.
So if you want your yard cleaned up, Stacye will come burn up all your trash. It's great.
Cringers, have fun with these categories. Have fun with the awards. Watch the movies. Enjoy the movies. And as I always say,
what do you always say?
Don't be clicking on that movie and seeing where the algorithm is going to take you.
Is that what you say? We're never face to face like this. I've never understood. I can kind of read your lips when you say that.
It's very odd.
Say it again.
Be able to hit you when I'm done looking around and just
don't
click.
Be afraid to
click.
Don't be afraid to what? Click on.
Click.
I thought you were saying click on that alligator. I didn't.
Click.
That's a pimple. If you want to click the button on my face, look here. This is like a mole here. You should click that, but leave my pimple alone. Don't be clicking my pimple. Yo, bitch! Don't be clicking my pimple. You click my mole right here.
Take you down. I will take you down like that.
All right.
We love you, Cringers. We hope you've enjoyed this special edition of Stacye and Steve live IRL and
together for the first and probably last time.
She's Lily.
Yeah. Oh, we should talk about that too. Before we sign off, we should talk about
how much Lily loves hubby.
Yes, the crush that my dog has on Stacye's husband, Steve. It is hysterical.
It's adorable.
It's so cute. And she's rubbing. Last night she's rubbing on the side of his face and licking his ear. I've never seen her be that. She's very affectionate dog.
Yes,
but I've never seen her be that affectionate.
Yeah,
he loves Steve.
I did a FaceTime with the boys, and Dexter was like,
"Your dogs." Yeah.
Dexter was a little interesting. He did the and Speedy was in the distance going, nah.
Yeah. I've forgotten about you. Speedy's working on your house sitter now. He's going to win her over.
He's like, well, she's my mom now, right?
Yeah.
Megan.
But boy,
thank you.
Lily's affection for Steve is, it is, not only is it just hysterical, and it is it's also very touching.
And the best part is we were watching Cocaine Bear. So stay tuned for that.
We're going to do a podcast on Cocaine Bear.
Alex,
my son Alex,
walks in, watches it, and then looks at it and goes, yeah, no.
Yeah.
And walks back out.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to do this.
We're going to watch Cocaine Bear. So he literally came out going, oh, this is.
Yeah.
And I'm out.
Yeah. No, he sets he schedules his time well.
And so he should. So thank you, Alex. So thank you, Megan. Thank you, Lily, Dexter, Speedy. Oh my God, so awesome!
Big hugs.
He's big. He's big. No,
I was being inappropriate with her. That hug was not invited. I did not get permission.
It's welcome. So we hope you enjoed the Cringy Awards this year.
Yeah,
I think that
we're going to do another podcast while we're together here. Okay.
House.
Not
the TV show.
The one with the doctor, with the
No.
cranky doctor with the bad eye.
It's not.
I
what
wrote
you think it is.
I wrote my review all wrong.
And that's what you did wrong.
Oh.
So keep that algorithm guessing and never be afraid of clicking on that movie, because who knows what's gonna happen.
And don't pay any attention to my review of House on our.
You may end up 10 hours
CringeFest.
away on a flight to this dude.
10? It was more than 10.
No, it was
In the air. She had layovers.
No, with the whole layover. It started, the countdown started when we got on the plane.
You left
Anchorage.
You left at midnight. You got here at 3 p.m. the next day.
10 hours, because you have to give in. Okay, so good night.
Good night, and I'm gonna get my whiteboard out, and we're gonna do some math now. All
I
right.
hate math.
We love you.
We love you, Cringers. Have a good night.
Stacye loves you.
Fuck
All
you, Aaron.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Time.
You have to stop saying that.
No.
You say that all the time, and I put in the show notes, we love you, Aaron.
And by we, it's a royal we. Him and Lily love you. I don't.
To just balance out this negativity that you send to your brother, Aaron, who's a wonderful person.
You have not met my brother.
I know him virtually. Just like until 2 days ago, I only knew you virtually.
I know.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Stacye and Steve's Cringe Fest is a production of How It's Day Old Clams. Like, share, and review us on your favorite podcast service. Our music was composed by Tony Longworth. Email us at sscringefest@gmail.com. Text us or leave us voicemail at 401-400-2096. I'm Hal, your announcer, wishing you peace and love.